to another Techy Tuesday and happy Valentine's Day. This month we have been talking about different real estate essentials that you guys as realtors need to be able to know how to navigate and use to help elevate your business just a little bit more. So today we want to talk about Google and all the things that you can do inside of what's called the G Suite. So if you have signed up for a Gmail account, any sort of Gmail account, since you are with KW, your KW email address that you got from us when you first started is a Gmail account. So you can log in through Gmail with that username and password and be able to access everything inside of the G Suite. So it's a really awesome feature. All of it is completely free for you to use as long as you're not going into like Google domains and some of the more advanced stuff. But everything I'm going to show you today is going to be free for you. It's going to be different versions of things that are going to replace like Excel or Word or those Microsoft platforms. You can do all through here through Google. So if you have a Microsoft 365, the G Suite is exactly like that. But it's going to be run through Google, of course, instead of Microsoft. So to show you how this works, you're going to log into your Gmail account, and then it's going to take you here or straight into your Gmail. You can also navigate from there as well. When you log in, you're going to notice a couple of different things. Now, first, this will work best on Google Chrome. So if you're using Safari or Firefox or Microsoft Edge, I would highly suggest you switch over into Google Chrome so that you don't have any issues. It will, since it's all G Suite platforms, run best on the Google platform. So in order to use your G Suite to its full capability, you're going to want to make sure everything inside of your profile settings are correct. So I'll show you how to navigate there. Up in the top right corner, you're going to see what's either going to be your initials or a profile photo right there. If you were to click on it, there's going to be these three little buttons that show up underneath it. The first one is your password saver. So if you have all of your passwords saved on your Google account, you're able to go in and check and see what those passwords are. That way you're able to carry them with you from device to device, or say you want to log in on your home computer and you're not sure what your login is, you can come and check your password saver on your laptop and be able to log into wherever you're trying to get into. The other option here is our payment methods. This is going to save your credit cards. So anytime you're online shopping and it asks if you want to save that payment option, this is where it is saving to. So if you do need to go and delete an old card or change your card information, you can go into the payment methods. And then there is also the addresses section. So this is where you can pre-populate your addresses if you're filling things out on the computer. So it already puts your street, your city, your state, all that in there for you. So if you need to edit those addresses, put your work and your personal one in there, you can stick both of them in that location section. And then the place we really want to get to is right down here. It's going to say manage your Google account. If we click on that, it is going to take us into our Google settings so that we can take a look at some of the stuff that's inside of here. So after you click on personal information, this is where you're going to be taken to. So this basic information, this is how people are able to save contacts into their Google contacts. Any information that you have here when you are emailing somebody, they are able to save your contact. So this is the information it's going to save for anybody who is adding your contact into their database list. You can also edit your contact information. I'm not going to open that up right now because it does have some of my personal information on there, but you can change your contact information. You can also set your addresses in here, and you can check on a couple other things. Choose what others see, so you can decide what of that personal information is actually being shown to people. And then you can change your password, update your password, your language, if you do need special accessibility tools. We also have data and privacy. This is going to be things like your passwords and your shares, so you can see your history settings. Under security, if you want to set up your two-factor authentication so it dings not only your email but your phone when somebody tries to log in and they have to send you a code to be able to do that, then this is where you would set up that security. It's right here under your two-step verification. So if you do want to turn that on, you can go through the process of turning that on for yourself. And then when you go under people and sharing here, this is where you can see your contacts. So you can go in and see everybody you've been frequently emailing or frequently looking at, and you can add them into your contacts. So I do have my frequently contacted in here. I could scroll down, go over any of these names, and on the right side I can say add to contacts, and I can add that person into my contacts. Then if you wanted to, if you do have an extensive list of people here in your contacts and you wanted to be able to upload those into your command or any other database that you're using, you can export those contacts out as a CSV file and then be able to use that later on. If you do need help with any of these extra processes, definitely reach out to us and let us know, and we can help you out kind of with the deep dive on any of this. So when we hit this little grid in the corner, it's going to pull up all our different applications. I'll show you guys a little bit about them, but I mainly want you to know what each one does. So our drive is going to be our file holder. If you need to save a PDF or a video or a picture or any sort of file, a Google Doc or an Excel sheet, you can save those files into your Google Drive and access them from wherever you are. If you have a computer, you can log into your Gmail and access your drive just like this. So Google Drive is, again, that file holder. It's got all of those in there that you'll be able to access if you're on your phone or on the computer, and you'll be able to download things from inside of there. Now, they also have these three here. These are going to be kind of like your Microsoft, your Excel, your Word, and your PowerPoint. So Docs is going to be your Word, Sheets is going to be your Excel, and a slide is going to be your PowerPoint. So here I'll show you. So a Google Doc is going to be exactly like a Word document. The functionality of it will be almost exactly as if you were working out of Word. Same thing here with the Google Sheets. This is going to be our spreadsheets, just like Excel would do for you. And then we also have Google Slides, which is going to be your presentations, kind of like PowerPoint. And again, all the functionalities of these work just like the Microsoft versions of them. So you should be able to play around and kind of figure it out from there. But if you do have questions, we are more than happy to help you guys out with creating any documents inside of here. But the other options you have when you hit that little grid on top of the Doc, Sheets, and Slides, you also have access to your Google Calendar. So this is going to pull up everything that you have scheduled for yourself for that day. You can also integrate your Google Calendar with a bunch of other websites and resources that you may be using. So if you do need a link, say you have a Calendly where you have your booking appointments being scheduled. Anytime someone schedules onto there, it'll automatically come inside of your Google Calendar. Again, just like there is with the Drive, there is a separate app on your phone for your Google Calendar, so you can see it on the desktop version or on the mobile version as well. So along with the calendar, there's a couple other things in here. We have chat, which is just like instant messenger. We have Meet, which is just like Zoom. And then we have access to your contacts as well as your Google business profile. If you haven't set that up already, you can try to do so. Again, if you do need help, reach back out to us and we can help you out with that process. Then there's all these other integrations and places that you can go directly from here. Google Forms is if you need to send out surveys. So if you need a questionnaire sent out to your clients, you can make one in Google Forms and then track all the data inside of there. So it really is a one-stop shop for all of the stuff that you could be needing to use. So if you haven't set up your G Suite, if you haven't gone in and made these changes to your profile, go in and set up your basics, and then we can help you out, take it from there. But I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day, and if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to reach out.